Hello everyone, my name is Christie. I'm a licensed physiotherapist and the CEO and founder of PhysioPlus. At PhysioPlus, we help organizations to create more productive and healthier workspaces by helping them to reduce the hidden cost that is associated with poor ergonomics in their workplace. So let me start by asking you this golden question. How much do you think back pain, knee pain is costing your organization when your employees come down with this pain? Do you think it has anything to do with the productivity of your company or your organization? Some leaders don't think about this, but I want you to see this in a different light today. So your employee is suffering from knee pain or back pain, which is usually most common. And then this person most likely does not call in that he or she is sick. They may still come to work. But the question is, are they as productive as they should be? Are they able to meet up with all of those things that they need to do? Or do they complain and spend most time trying to work on their back and trying to feel better? So as an employer, you see why it is not just about, they showing up. It matters how your employees show up at work. Now, when you hear the word ergonomics, what usually comes to your mind? Some people usually just think about sophisticated chairs, adjustable tables, and all of those good stuff. As good as those things sound, that is not all there is to ergonomics. Ergonomics, in simple terms, is setting up a workspace to fit your employees or the people that will be using the workspace and not the other way around. So sometimes the usual thing that usually happens, some people just set up chairs, set up tables, not minding the kind of people that will be working in the organization. But if you must get the best from your employees, you must be able to make sure that their workspace actually fits them and not them trying to adjust to fit into the workspace that has already been set. So globally, research shows that 70% of people who work in an office space suffer from neck pain and back pain. That is such a huge value, but sadly, people are still not paying attention to all of these things that they need to pay attention to. In Nigeria, the situation is even worse because, there are chairs that are without lumbar support. Talk about long hours of meetings without, accurate time to take breaks. Talk about setting up a space with monitors that are either too low or too high. All of these things are the reality of most Nigerian workspace. And if you must do it differently, you have to do it well. There are three hidden drains that your company may be dealing with and you do not even know about it. Number one, absenteeism. Number two, presenteeism, and number three, turnover rate. So let's start with absenteeism. Most times your employees are calling in to tell you how sick they are. They have back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain. You may think it is just one day off they are taking, but when this comes in to be accumulated, that's a lot of breaks taken out of work that would reduce the productivity level of the company or the organization generally. Number two, presenteeism. This is even more terrible than absenteeism. For absenteeism, you know that your employees are not at work, but for presenteeism, they show up at work like they would normally do, but they are not in any way productive at all. And so they just come to work while away the time, not because they intentionally want to do this, but because the pain is impeding on how well they can work. Number three, turnover. If they are having to deal with pain every time, and if they've been able to associate all their pain with being at work, one thing they would consider doing is to stop working, and this would affect the turnover rate of your company. You must understand that every 1 naira spent on ergonomics has a way of bringing in 5 naira in the long run. And what does this mean? You should not just think about it as, getting chairs for your employees. What you should consider is that they are your major assets, and so you must treat them well. Companies that invest in ergonomics, trust me, they see it as a business strategy. They see it as a way of taking care of the people that would help them work better to get the results that they hope to get. Now, you don't have to necessarily break the bank to do these things. Here are 3 steps you can take now to start, and then you can start to see results. Number 1, invest in chairs that have lumbar support. The back of your employees are very, very important to how well they can function for you and for the organization. Get them chairs that support their back, and so that way they're able to sit comfortably even if they have to work for long hours. Number 2, encourage breaks. Encourage movement breaks, say 2 minutes in every 45 to 60 minutes. You should encourage them not to sit for too long at a stretch, but instead they should go on to move for a minute or two and then get back to sitting. Number 3, place monitors at eye level. They should not look down on their monitors or look too high. They should be able to look directly and to work directly looking at their monitors. Forward-thinking companies, one thing they do is that they consider ergonomics as risk management. They consider it as a way to prevent any other thing that could occur in the future. So you must take this seriously if you want to see your organization grow from just being there to getting more results. If your employees feel that you are indeed taking care of them, it has a way of bringing out the best in them so that they work to get your organization the best results that you want. You must always remember, healthy employees equal healthy company. Once you are able to get this, no matter what it is you have to spend for your employees, you would always know that it is an investment and not a waste of your funds. This brings us to what PhysioPlus does. We do 3 things. Number 1 is that we help you to audit your workplace. You may already have a workplace, but you may not know exactly what you need to work on, what needs to be improved, and this is where we come in, where we come to set your workplace and we can help you to pinpoint whatever it may be that may be costing you little cost here and there that you may not even be aware of. Number 2 is that we deliver trainings and workshops to your staff. If you want your staff to know better about how to care for themselves while they are working to stay as optimal as possible, this is where PhysioPlus comes in. Number 3, if you're thinking of redesigning your workspace, we can help you to do this in a cost-effective and more productive way. And so if you're seeing this video today, I'm inviting you to get a free 15-minute consultation with us at PhysioPlus, where we get to talk and then we can move on to coming into your workspace or even doing this virtually if that is something you prefer. To be able to contact us, please dial the number on your screen or visit our social media platforms showing on the screen. We hope to see you inside soon. Bye!